The calculators all use different methods to set the date and time. On the Sharp here, you move the switch over to the rate setting, and then you just press the date button. We get that's actually the current date, but we'll set it to something different. Let's set it to 1/26/2025. So we've pressed that. Then we just key in the month, day, and year separated by decimal points. So it's 1.26, let's set it to 0.2025, and then we'll press the date key again, and you get 1/26/2025. To set the time, we'll go there. It's 6:21. Let's set it to 6:23 because that's just about to roll over. We'll set that using 6.23 and press the time key again, and there we are at 6:23. Now notice it has the AM there. Okay, it looks like it uses a 24-hour time. So we'll set it to 6:24 now, which is 18.24. Press that again, and now it's 6:24 p.m. When you're done, set that rate key back. Setting the date and time on the Canon is a little bit different. You press the date time key there, but then if you look at this row of keys, there are some other legends above them. That is 1224. The equals key is time set, and the multiply key is AM PM. So to set the time and the date, zoom out there a little bit. You press the date time key. It shows us the date there. We'll press the time set function on the equals key. Press it and hold it down. And now we can enter the date and time. You don't have to separate it with decimal points here. You just enter the numbers. So let's change it to 126. 01262025, and then press the key there again. And here is the time. Let's try changing that. We'll press that and hold it, and we'll do 623. So that's 0623. And you can toggle AM and PM with this key here. So it is PM, and press date and time again, and that's set. On the Monroe, you set the date and time using the date and time key down there at the bottom left of the calculator. Let's zoom that out a little bit. And you set them both. You just enter the month, day, year, hours, and minutes separated by decimal points. So we will try setting it to, it's January.25.2025 and the time is 06.27. Set the time. The Casio uses still a different method. You press clear all. Always good idea to press clear all first. Then you press time, and you hold down this set key for a couple seconds until set appears, and then you get the time there ready to set, 1827, and then the date is 01/26/2025. And press time again, I guess, or maybe just clear to clear it all out. And you press time and date a couple times there, and they both show up on the paper. The Victor 1530-6 has a method of setting the date and time that confused me so much, even with the calculator, that I had to create a separate video for it. It's pretty simple. You press the date and time key and hold it down for 3 seconds, but the key is you want this date and time key, not that one. That's date and time calculations, and that other one there, is for actually setting the date and time. So let's go ahead and do that. Just press and hold this for 3 seconds. The numbers start flashing. Put them in 01252025. Press the key again. To set the time, press it until the time comes up. Hold it. And again, you got to enter it in 24-hour format. It is 1833. Press that again, and it's all set. And now, of course, we can just cycle through them. It looks like this does not print the date and time automatically. Nothing to fear. Just press date there and then hit the number, the non-date add key there. And there's the time. Print that out. And the Victor has its own method again. This uses the prompt logic. So you press the program key over here to program something, And let me reach around a little awkwardly here. Press it once, it says tax 1. Press it again, tax 2. These are setting tax those rates. Set the currency rate, and here we have set the date and time. So once you've got the thing that you want to set correctly, you press OK. It brings the time up there. We'll enter that, 1837. It's already set, so I don't really have to do anything. Press OK, and there's the date, 01/25/2025. OK, and now they're set. After you've set the time on the Victor, it asks if you want 12-hour time, and you can do 24-hour time by using the arrow keys, the back and forth arrow keys over the tax 1 and tax 2. There's 24-hour time, 12-hour time. We'll select that. When you have the one you want, just press OK. You can also set the month, the date format to month, day, year, day, month, year. Press OK for month, day, year, and then we're all set. It's date, time again, and clear. We're done. You can't change the date and time format on the Sharp. On the Canon, while you're setting the date and time, you can use these keys here, AM, PM, 1224, and format to change whether it's AM or PM, 12 or 24-hour time format, or the other one, that format key is for the date. On the Monroe, to change the date and time format, you press define, date, time 1 to change the format of the date, or define, date, time 2 to change the clock format from 12 hours to 24 hours. While you're setting the date and time on the Casio, you can change the format by using these keys here. You can see the legends above them. This key will change the date format. This key will change AM and PM. This key will change 12-hour and 24-hour time. You can't change the date or time format on the Victor 1530-6. Printing and displaying the date and time is virtually identical on all of them. The only difference, well, to do it, you press the date and time key. They all have one. Usually the first press gives you the date and the other one gives you the time, or vice versa. The only difference is on some of them, if you want to print it, you press that first and then press the pound key, and it'll print out the date. Do it again, we'll get the time, we'll press that. On some of them, like the Canon, I've got the time displaying there now. Let's clear that out. If you press time and date, it automatically prints it. The others are one or the other of those two. So either you press it once to get the date, you press it again to get the time, or vice versa. And the other possibility is to print it. Sometimes you have to use the pound key to print out the date. Other times it prints automatically.